channel. I hope you all are doing really well. So I've been requested to film a jewelry collection video, so I thought I would do just that. However, I have decided to split my videos up. So today is my Cartier jewelry collection. My next video will be my costume jewelry collection, and finally, my last video will be my Tiffany & Co jewelry collection. And if you love jewelry and Cartier and luxury brands as much as I do, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and comment below. So I thought I would start off with Cartier jewelry because I love Cartier, and Cartier jewelry to me is one of my most favorite ever, so I thought I would start off with my favorite brand. I have been collecting fine jewelry for many years now, and what I do is when something special or some sort of milestone or something big happens in my life and I want to remember it, I buy a piece of fine jewelry. Fine jewelry usually is very expensive, so I feel like I like them to have special meaning. I was going to keep my fine jewelry forever, so I really like them to have special meaning. So my first ever Cartier piece was actually the Cartier love ring. So this is going to be a little bit hard to show because all the fine jewelry is quite thin. So I have got the thin wedding band, I'm pretty sure it's called, and it is the thinner love ring, and mine is in pink gold. At the beginning, when I first started buying fine jewelry, I used to love pink gold or rose gold, and most of my jewelry was rose gold, but recently I've been gravitating more towards yellow gold, so a lot of my newer jewelry pieces are yellow gold, but I still love pink gold, especially Cartier pink gold, because I feel like it's not super pinky, so it almost blends in with my yellow gold jewelry, which I really love. So I have been loving this ring since I've got it. I have been wearing it on my finger since I've got it. I will move it around from finger to finger, but I will always wear it, and it's just, I don't even feel it on my finger anymore. Like, I have to actually check to see if it's there because I'm just so used to wearing it, I don't even notice it anymore. It is my favorite ring from Cartier because it is my very first ring. I think it's also a great entry point into Cartier because they are pricey, but not as pricey as the other items. So if you're wanting to get into Cartier, a ring, especially the thinner wedding band, is a great way to enter into the Cartier world. My second piece from Cartier is actually my most favorite piece of jewelry ever, and it is the original love bangle. Mine is in pink gold to match my ring, and it is in a size 16, and it has no diamonds, so it's just the classic version with no diamonds. This was my first ever Cartier bangle, and I was so excited when I got it. I had loved the bangle for so long, and I really thought it was a bangle I was just going to love and never get. If you've watched my luxury items I never thought I would buy video, I spoke about my Cartier bangle on there, and I really thought it was an item I wasn't going to get. So when I did get it, it was so special. And again, with this bangle, since I got it, it has not left my wrist. I have worn it every day since, and I just love it so much. I will take off like my other bangles and my other jewelry, but I will always wear this bangle. I think the only times I've taken it off is when I've gone to play netball, but besides that, as soon as I come home, I just put it back on straight away. So with my jewelry, I like my jewelry to sit on my wrist here, so I always go for the smaller sizes. So that's why I went for the size 16, so that it didn't hang all the way down my wrist. It's a great piece of jewelry. My next Cartier purchase was another ring. This is again the thinner version, so the wedding band love ring, but this time this one is in yellow gold. So I like to stack my rings together. I always wanted the thicker version, but I just felt like it didn't suit my fingers because my fingers were quite short. So I decided to buy two thin rings, and I really like the way that looks together. So I've got a yellow gold and a pink gold, and it matches with my next purchase. So my next purchase was the thinner love bangle. So I got this as soon as it came out in Hong Kong. I was on vacation in Hong Kong, and it had come out that week, and I was so excited to try it on, and I loved it. I had just graduated from my degree, and I thought, I have worked really hard, so I am going to purchase this love bangle to remember that. Now, I know the love bangle is meant to be given to you by someone who loves you. I thought I worked really hard on my degree, and I wanted something really special, and I just love the way the love bangle looks, so I decided to purchase that to commemorate my graduation. I never wear it on its own because I like the look of the thicker one by itself, but I do wear these two together all the time. I think I've only taken this off maybe twice since I've got it, and it's been a few years now since I've had it. This is also in a size 16, and it is in yellow gold. So I wanted a mixture of pink and yellow like my ring. And I actually find it really hard to tell the difference between the yellow and pink, but I really love this thin bangle. And if you are wanting to buy a bangle and the thicker one is too expensive, definitely go try out the thinner one, because I feel like the quality of the thin bangle is just as good as the thicker one. It just has less gold, that's why it's a lot cheaper, but I think the quality in terms of the two bangles are pretty on par. My next Cartier purchase was another ring. This time I finally decided to go for the thicker Love ring. This is in yellow gold. I don't know what the actual name of the thicker one is. I think it might just be called the Love ring, but I finally decided to get it. I hadn't been sure whether it would suit me as much, but I feel like I like it when I wear it on its own rather than stacking it with the other pieces. I feel like because it's such a bigger chunky piece, it looks nicer on its own. I'll be honest though, I don't wear this ring as much as I wear like the thinner versions, because I do like those slightly better, but I still love this and I think it's a great piece to add to my collection, because it does look very different to the thinner version. Definitely more of a standout piece in terms of rings. So I do really like this ring too, and I'm glad I have it in my collection. And now we're up to my final Cartier piece, and it is my most recent purchase, which I got a couple of months ago now, and it is the Juste en Clou thinner version. So mine is in yellow gold again. All my recent jewelry pieces have in yellow gold. I've just been going for yellow gold recently, and I love this bangle so much. I had been wanting a Juste en Clou bangle for so long, but they're so expensive. I had to wait for something really momentous and to save all that money up. When the newer version came out, I thought I would go ahead and go check it out, and I ended up loving it. I am going to do a review on the thinner Juste en Clou bangle, so stay tuned for that coming up soon, and I will talk about all the pros and cons that I have found out about this bangle so far. It is still fairly new though, so just going to be a review over the last few months, but I will definitely share that with you. So that is my entire Cartier jewelry collection. I have two more Cartier pieces that I would really love to add to my collection. The first is the Juste en Clou thinner ring. I'm hoping to add that to my collection really soon, and I would also really like the Love studs that came out a couple years ago now, I think. I really like those two. I love to wear studs, so I like to invest in fine jewelry that are studs. So I think that will be another piece that I like to invest in the future, not anytime soon. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do any reviews on any of the items I spoke about. I have been very brief as I've gone through them, but it is just a collection video. So if you want a review, let me know in the comments below. So stay tuned for my next video, which will be my costume jewelry collection. If you love costume jewelry like I have been loving in the past, you will love that video. So I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye.